What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Now, I'm Tiffany for those that don't know. And it's Friday night. I was just over here cutting up a little bit. What's going on? I was cutting up a little bit. And wouldn't it be ironic at the same time I'm thanking God for the, just finding a reason, because I understand what one of my weapons is praise. So I try to find reasons and ways to always give thanks. And I just felt like thanking God for the blood that was shed, even for my brothers that we done lost, and people that's still dealing with the loss of a loved one, especially to violence, gun violence, whether it's at the hand of an officer or whatever. And at the same time, one of my people lose one of their nephews over here in one of the, is known as one of the worst hoods in the city. One of the worst hoods in the city. So I got a question tonight. Because a lot of people, especially this year, a lot of people want to know what the church doing for the community. But I got some questions. Are y'all cool with all this killing in the hood? Because if y'all cool with it, then don't have us get in y'all way of this murderous spirit that wants to continue to run rampant in the land. Now, if you're not cool with it, then what are we willing to do about this blood that continues to be shed day after day, week after week, month after month? Like, we're in a different place in life as a people right now. There's nothing new under the sun, but I do believe that we got to be intentional about these conversations, because at the end of the day, it's people that are willing to go to war, with people and for people. But if y'all are happy and content with this type of lifestyle, just let us know. Because it's sad that we have gotten comfortable. We've gotten comfortable to the point where either we watch it get done or we participate in taking the life of another one of our own. Like we done gotten so comfortable with being murderers. Like, I don't understand how, after all that this year has entailed and all that we have had to encounter, and even still being in the midst of a very historic and transitional year, we're comfortable with killing our own when we should be proud to be. You know what I'm saying? Where we should really be having some awakenings and some mindset shifts right now. And I believe that it's just time to have these conversations, because nobody's trying to literally lose their lives for people that don't care about their life, if that may be you. Because some people care about their life, but you got to care enough about your life to care enough about another person's life as well. And it is no way, I don't believe that it is no human way possible that we can really care about life if we sit here just either participating in all of this these murderous situations, participating in planting seeds that leads up to a murderous mindset, and this stuff don't happen overnight, and then we can just sit back and be comfortable with living in these type of, living in and living through, and without shutting this stuff down. Like, we gotta get we gotta rise up. We gotta get radical. We gotta just get in a place with God so we can seek some instructions and some guidance, because this spirit is running rampant in the land. Is it just me, or it's to the point that after we've cried and prayed and prayed and cried and walked and prayed and cried, it's like, well, maybe everybody just need to sit down and talk. What's the problem? What is going on to where you still want to kill your own, where you still want to take another person's life, when right now we should be wanting to really embrace and make the best out of life. Be glad that we are able to wake up another day after all of after all this year itself, done, we done had the encounter and go through, as a people, I'm just wondering, maybe it's just me, thinking or giving some thought, like, it's not even funny no more. Like, it's never been funny. I don't understand how even young people, if you are a part of the lifestyle that can put you in danger to mess around and lose your life, how are you comfortable? How are you comfortable and content in a place to continue to do the same thing every day, continue to do the same thing every week, and not be in a posture to begin to cry out unto the Lord? Because what's going on is this nation, this world, this city is becoming so godless. Like, it is no way that we are seeking and wanting the things of God, and we are not crying out to God to rescue us, to save us from these treacherous times. Like, this murderous spirit is having a field day in the land, and all the people are doing is like, well, where is the church? So I do want to, speak to the believers. Where is the church? Or my God, what is going on? What needs to be done? Because there's no way that this spirit should be able to have this much, rain, this much going on. It's too much. It's unacceptable. I just felt like coming live tonight because I wasn't expecting to see that. But it's the same community. So I believe that we need to charge the community to rise up. I believe that if you live in that community, if you are a member in that community where a lot of murder and crime and ungodly things is going on, I believe that you need to be intentional right now and rise up. You need to make a choice. That is not the life. That is not what God wants you and your children to witness. Blood shed week after week, day after day, people getting killed at the back door, shots fired, all kind of stuff going on. No, that is not the will of God. That is not the will of God, to the point where people don't even want to ride on that street. We need to begin to plead the blood over that area, over the land. And the word of God say, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray and seek my face. We just got to begin to be more humble, especially the people of God, the ones that are called by God. We need to get in a place of humility. We need to get in a posture of prayer. We need to seek God for this time, this plan, this land, because my God, it's a healing need to take place. Because after the blood is shed, it is still mothers, children, daughters, people that are broken from the blood that is shed from the life that was taken, especially when these people die in sin. Majority of these people are dying in sin, my God. Do you know Jesus? Have you accepted him as your Lord and Savior? Do you want to live again? Or do you want to be burning in the lake of fire? Hell was never designed for us. We was designed to live the good life, to walk with God, to be in commune with the Father. Hell was never designed for us, but yet it enlarges every day because people choose to live a life of destruction with the enemy, Satan being their father, because they don't want to live again. And no, every day ain't gonna be easy, but I tell you one thing. My God, you ain't got to go out like that. You ain't got to go out like that. You ain't got to go out like that. So, ooh, that right there, I just wanted to address that situation. If you in that community, you know what community I'm talking about. Like, it's like we done cried all year. What else can we do? What do y'all need? I'll tell you what you need. Y'all need the Lord. It ain't no way. Ain't no way you can be comfortable. And what's crazy is, I mean, the way that it's set up to be a place to provide for people at a lower income level. But just because you at a place where the income low, that don't mean your mindset got to be low. Your spirit got to be low. You can build from that place. That place don't have to be a place of bondage and wickedness and evilness and death. You should not be content and comfortable in a place of death when Jesus came that we might have life and that more abundantly. Like, that right there, we gotta do better as a people. 'Cause again, the target is out. The enemy has always wanted the seed, especially the male seed. Make no mistakes about it. The enemy wants the seed of the male because the male, from the beginning of time, was giving a level of authority. And most of our men, our males, are not even tapping into half of what God has given: the dominion to rule, to reign. And as a mother of 3 sons, it's sad. And I have a brother. I lost my older brother. Not to the streets or anything though. But it's something when you maybe feel hopeless, like you don't even know what to do. But what we need to do is pray. What we need to do is rise up. What we need to do is know who God has called us to be, because this has gotten out of hand. This has gotten out of hand, and it does no justice if y'all are good with living in that type of war zone. That is a war zone. Oppression, depression, suppression, death. But you don't have to stay there if that is not what you want. If you live in a community like that, or the one that I'm talking about, and you want out, I touch and agree with you that you be delivered from out of that place. And I speak to the enemy that wants to hold you down and bound in that place. I break the shackles off of you in that place. That the Spirit of the living God may liberate you right there where you are, that you may rise and He give you strategic plans to come out from that place. What's going on, y'all? I've been having a lot of private conversations with some people, and we ready and we excited about doing work in the community. And I tell you one thing, we're not trying to allow fear or anything what's going on to make us afraid to do the work. But people, as God is raising people up to be ready to do the work, y'all gotta want it. Y'all gotta want to win. Y'all gotta want to come out. Y'all gotta want to do the new thing. Embrace the new thing, the new way. We gotta do better. We gotta stop killing our own. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop it. And we can't just talk about it. We gotta be about it. We gotta stop it. Cause when you kill one, everybody still lose. Both families lose. Love conquers all. Love covers. And that's definitely what we need right now. That's that right there. That was very, like I said, that was real ironic. That by the time I finished making my little post, boom, news flash, killing in local community. We gotta stop that mess. And I don't even know what happened, but at the end of the day, I'm sure it was not necessary. I'm sure it was not necessary. So many other things we could be doing right now. So many other things we could be doing right now. Innocent children out there. I grew up when they said, gun ain't got no bullet. Gun ain't even got no name on it. I'm talking about ain't got no bullet. A bullet ain't got no name. That's what they said. A bullet ain't got no name. And what's crazy, a lot of people using guns had no training. Everybody wanna use weapons. Not that we need to fight. But my God, can't even fight and live to see another day. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody going for the kill. Everybody going for the kill. Not valuing the life that we're given. We got to begin to value life. We got to begin to appreciate life. And there's no way, if you appreciate your own life, you ain't gonna be around here trying to take out nobody else's life. Unless, you know, it's me or you. But for the most part, your mindset shouldn't be a murderous mindset. We got work to do. We got work to do. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I definitely think that we need to hold each other accountable. I believe that as we prepare to go forth and y'all say y'all looking for the church, like where the help at? Do y'all want help? And those that are called to outreach and reach out as we prepare to go forth, I definitely pray that people are ready for a change. Cause you gotta want change. We can come out there, we can be in the community all we want. But if y'all done made up your mind that you good with being murderers and just living like that, not really trying to be about nothing, don't want nothing, just let us know. If you see me and I'm trying to encourage you to do something, and you like, shoot, I'm good, let me know. We want to help people that want to be helped. If you don't want to be helped, Say that. But stop putting your mouth on God's people like where they at, where they at, where the help at. What I'm learning, everybody don't even want no help. Some people want to be just like they is. Period. Not everybody, but some people do. But God is raising up help. But you gotta want it. You gotta want out, and you gotta be able to be the change in your own community. And before you can change a community, you gotta change. When you change, it's gonna benefit the community. Your mindset, your way of thinking, how you look at things, how you handle situations. The problem is people don't even know how to handle situations, don't know how to talk, don't know how to communicate, don't know how to let things go. Too sensitive at the wrong time about the wrong thing. And I don't even know where I'm going with that, but just being real. Too sensitive. Too sensitive. Too get offended too quick. Every little thing. You can't handle nothing. Be ready to go off. Ready to pop off. You know what I'm saying? And then people gone. Gotta go 6 feet deep for something that's simple, and you could have talked it out or let it go. We really got some healing need to be done in this land. Some healing need to be done in this land. Especially now. Like nobody can't take nothing. Can't handle nothing. And when you can't take nothing, can't handle nothing, on top of having a murderous mindset, that's a bad mixture. From being godless. For real. Time to get your house in order. You get your house in order. Your house being in order will benefit your community. Stop pointing the finger. And you be. And I'm talking to myself. I have to be. I got to be what I'm called to be so I can be better. We all got to hold ourselves to a level of accountability if we want to see better results. And I don't like seeing when this brother killing this brother. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like being up, crying out for the ones that's crying out, feeling like they losing their mind because somebody done took the life of their loved one. Whether it's a youth or an adult or whatever. I don't like it because it's unnecessary. We don't have to do that. We don't have to be like that. And it just made me think about, I ain't been saved forever. It made me think about my granny. See that where the grandparents at? Where are the women that can intercede for these children? My granny used to be like, Lord, save my wicked family. And when you think about wickedness is and we wasn't that wicked compared to this wickedness now. But she would call us wicked. And because it's some evil. You can be a wrongdoer, you can be an evildoer, then you can be wicked. It's levels to these devils, I'm telling you. But I thank God for a grandmother, a great-grandmother, that will go before God for her family, her children, her children's children, and her children's children's children. And she would call it out. We got to get to that place where we begin to call out this wickedness and take it before the Lord in prayer. Because if you tired of crying, if you are tired of burying this one, burying that one, give these children back to God. Give these children back to God. In order to give the child of God, you got to give yourself to God. So that's when we can go to God with boldness and say, no, God. I'm expecting you to do this because you said if I do that, live upright, walk before you, then you would do this. That's what we got to get. And I believe that God allows certain things to happen to provoke us in a place, to provoke him to do what he said his word would do, and we do what he wanted us to do. Because and it's making me think, I'm grateful. I believe that God, he bottles my tears. But I understand when people say, them tears, they really don't move, God. That's why I'm like, I ain't even crying tonight. Because I am upset that we cannot see that God is trying to provoke us to a place to begin to be who he's called us to be. Provoke us to a place to know that I am the Lord thy God. I am jealous. I'm a jealous God. I don't want no idols before me. And whatever I got to allow to let the enemy go through, will it bring you back to me? Will this adversity bring you back to me? Will this suffering bring you back to me? Will it do that? And I'm like, yeah, adversity and suffering. I'm here. I ain't going no way, Lord. That's me. But what more must he allow? What more must God allow for us to understand that he is ready for his people to come back? He is ready for his people to serve him, worship him, honor him, live for him, so he can just commune and reign with us, man. Like, come on. All the senseless violence and this killing. Where are the people of God? Where are they? Because the world, the community, the sinners, they like, where the church? So where is the church? Where is the church? Where is the church? And people that's looking for the church, where you at? If you don't see the people that you feel like supposed to be in place, why don't you get in place? Why don't you get in place? Because God said, he'll let the rocks cry. The rock, do y'all know what a rock? The rock is who you think ain't gonna say nothing, and they gonna start saying something. So at this point, it's like, well, who want it God's way? Who want it? Who want it God's way? And if you don't want it God's way, have mercy on you. Have mercy on you. Because even, it just make me think about with the protests and everything, how people was asking me, was I going to be at the protest? I'm like, no, I ain't going to be at the protest. I can't afford to be at the protest. If I'm at the protest and the shootout go on, who going to raise my children? I got 3 kids. No, I ain't at the protest. But if I was at the protest, after we protest, is y'all still going to kill each other? Or what's going on? What is going on? What do you want to do? What do we want to do? Do we want to win? Do we want to lose? Do we want to kill each other? What is going on? What is really going on? We got to make up our minds. What do we want? What do we want? And that's why God He give us choice. He give us choices. Free will, free choice. It's your choice. If you cool with all that, shedding blood, all that craziness, then just say, oh no, I'm cool with that. But ain't no way. And no, it ain't cool hurting other people. It ain't cool taking out someone's life when you could humble yourself and learn how to communicate, learn how to deal with whatever issues you're dealing with. What you got, all this anger, all this rage, all this want to be gangster, all this craziness going on, for no reason. When you can walk in dominion, what you need to be a gangster for when you called to be a king? Got dominion from the beginning of the world. What? I ain't gangster about that. Matter of fact, where all the G's at? Talk to y'all people. What is going on? What's going on? Talk to your people then. This is a time not of all this. We got too much going on. Families going through too much. We need to be coming together. I am proud to be a black woman in America. I don't care what it look like. It's too much taking place to be taking each other out right now. It really is. It's just too much. We need to come together. We need to. I ain't gonna ramble on too much longer, but I just wanted to just have a little conversation. I appreciate y'all for coming through, coming in, showing some love. But I know y'all be like, ain't nobody say nothing about this. This person, got killed. This person got that. No, even after the conversation, it's still action that needs to take place. Okay, and it is hard to want to go harder for somebody else, even in their community, if you don't want to improve your own community, your own way of living, your own thinking. If you don't want to improve, give people something to work with. Give people something to work with. Give God something to work with. And if you cool with your choices, then we gonna be cool. We gonna be cool with it. Give it to God, because we are living in the last and evil days. We living in the last and evil days. Lord have mercy. But I believe if we begin to just humble ourselves and hearken to the voice of the Lord, then we can see a turnaround. We can see a change. We can, and blood wouldn't be shed senselessly for no reason, So be encouraged if it was you that has lost a loved one. My prayers are with you. I pray that the spirit of grief do not sit on you and have you down and depressed. I pray that a garment of praise be upon you. That praise be your weapon, that you begin to just thank God for keeping your mind even in this place, because the enemy plays on a lot of people's mind, especially when they lose a loved one. We all experience loss. We all are living on borrowed time. We got to understand that. We all are living on borrowed time. But I thank God for each encounter, each opportunity, anyone that I've ever met, communicate with, all that. I thank God for life. I thank God for you tonight. I thank God for what He's getting ready to do in your life. Do know that I love you. I care. Be encouraged. And if there's anything, whether it's a word of prayer, you already know you can just drop them praying hands or drop those praying hands in my inbox. It doesn't matter. I do got some prayer partners with me, and we will keep you and your family in prayer because it's not easy dealing with a loved one, and some people don't even grieve at the moment because it seems so unreal. Some people grieve later, so do understand that. If you matter of fact, if you are maybe a grief counselor, please inbox me and reach out to me. That way we can begin. What's going on, y'all? Working and helping the people, because at the end of the day, people are seeking and looking for help, and a lot of times you don't know where to find it. Even though Jesus is our help, the Lord can do what man cannot do. But if you are a grief counselor, because I'm witnessing so many people just deal with grief and loss, and everybody handle grief and loss differently, and no one has a right to tell nobody how to grieve. That is a process all by itself. So I do want to be sensitive and mindful of that. But do know you're not alone. Do know that God is able to comfort you even late in the midnight hour, when it just seems like you're screaming, your insides are even just screaming. I just thank God for your mind. I'm thanking Him for the strength, the inner strength that He's giving you. If this is just something that you're dealing with, even in just tapping on this little blue app, do know that God will see you through. God will see you through. Well, I'm about to get on up off of here. If you're passionate about working in the community, let me know. If you catch this on a replay, let me know. We got work to do. We got much work to do, people. And if it's anything I can do to serve or assist, please let me know. Blessings to each and every one of y'all. I am Tiffany, and when I show up, it's to empower, impact, and ignite you to do something. It is late, but I know God to be a late in the midnight hour God. I know that He's able to turn it around. He's able to turn your morning, your darkness into day, and bring joy in the middle of your situation. So blessings.